2 years ago, y'all had a pretty good season. Last year, you had a great season. Those teams didn't look that different. What made the difference that we're not seeing?
I would say for us, we expect to do things. That's something that over this past year and just continuing into now, we've grown to expect to do things. I would say those first 2 years, we just that first year actually we just really was just hoping to win some games. Just go out there like, oh, I hope we play good, things like that. But that's a losing mentality to us. That's the way we feel. So as a Tennessee culture, we just focus on expecting to do things, because if you approach the day like that, then no one should be able to take away what you expect to do, because it's already comes and it's your pride. So if I have enough pride to be able to say, like, I expect to do this, now I have to be able to do it.
Omari, how do you help ensure that the pass rush is very successful this season?
So what we've been doing, just a lot of off-season work. We've been able to just do a lot of off-season work, a lot of just technique, going back, watching the film, going back, just realizing little things, that tweaks here and there where, oh, we can run this, we can do this. We looking at the offensive stances, it's a lot that goes into it, and it's just something that I feel like we've really just locked in a lot more as a defense in general. Just understanding that we're all one. We all continue to play together. D-line has to go for the DBs to, do their thing, linebackers to do their thing. So we all just understand that we have to continue to just do what we do. But the D-line, we definitely know that it starts with us up front. So we just have to be able to continue to affect the quarterback, and that's something that we just prided ourselves on in this offseason. And we are just continuing to grow throughout fall camp. So that way when the season gets here, we're able to showcase what we've learned.
What has Omar Norman Lott added to the room this offseason?
Omar, he's added a lot to our room. So he come from a Pac-12 school and things like that. You have him so they're known for passing the ball over there in the Pac-12. So his pass rush game is very in tune, is very there. But something that I feel like he's grown more in is just being able to be a run stopper for us. We understood, he just asked us different things what should I expect in a game situation or things like that, just so he can work on it in practice. And we tell him a lot of teams try to run the ball a lot more than they probably would in the Pac-12, because it's SEC smash mouth football for real. So that's something that I've seen him grown, and I've seen him just be able to continue to want to get better at being a run stopper as well as being a great pass rush.
Sounds like Bryson and Elijah Simmons have had nice off seasons.
Yeah.
What have you seen from those two this summer?
Them two both just buying into the process and understanding Bryson is embracing being a defensive tackle. When you go through position changes, and it's something you played your whole life. For him, he played linebacker his whole life. So it's just a change for him, but now he's actually embracing, just being a defensive tackle. Then you have Elijah, who's just really wanting to be here, showing how much he's excited to be here, showing the coaches how much he's excited to be here, and no one's just questioning does Elijah really love football, things like that. He's showing that he's actually loving football, and he's doing everything to continue to show that, whether it's losing weight, just working hard, doing workouts, doing extra film, it's all showing. So it's just good for both of those guys, and I feel like both of those guys are going to really help us a lot this year.
How have you seen Aaron Beasley grow as a leader, and how much leadership has Keenan Peely coming in as a transfer been able to provide as an older guy?
Aaron Beasley, he's a quiet guy kind of. He doesn't talk much, but I've seen him, he's continuing to grow as a vocal leader like myself. Honestly, I don't talk a lot, but that's something that me and Beasley talk a lot together, just being able to grow and be leaders on this team, just being vocal. And then as far as KP, Keenan Peely, it's really good just to have an older guy like that come in on our defense, and just be a playmaker and be a leader as well. Being able to add him to our leadership council here, just knowing that he can bring so many things to the table that a lot of guys who might not have a lot of experience as he does. So it's good just to be able to. And when he first came in, everybody pretty much knew he was a different kind of guy, because he came in learning a playbook, wanting to ask questions, talking to me about what's the D-line do, talking to DBs about what the DBs do, and I feel like that's going to help us take a next step, honestly, just being able to understand what everybody is doing, so that way I know I need to play off, I need to be able to do this in order for the linebackers to succeed or the DBs to succeed. So it all just go hand in hand. I feel like that's something that both Aaron Beasley and Keenan Pili have both shown that they need to be able to, continue to just both be vocal leaders for us.
Considering the journey that it's been for you, if you could go back and tell Omari Thomas as a senior at Briarcrest what to expect, maybe a little advice, what might that be now that you're going into your senior year as a volunteer?
I would say just expect adversity. Always expect adversity. Like, you go through adversity some throughout high school. You have different times in your life where you have adversity, but nothing can prepare you for adversity other than being ready for it. So I would just continue to tell myself, just expect adversity.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Do you all as a defense get tired of hearing about the offense all the time? Do you feel like y'all still have something to prove?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we definitely feel like we have something to prove as a defense, but we don't get tired of hearing about it because we feel like we had the number one offense in the nation, and our offense put up points, and then, we stop people, so it's going to be good just to be able to put those two together, just get that pass rush clicking, continue to improve on the defense as well, and just a run defense. So I feel like everything is going to be able to come hand in hand, but we go against those guys every day in practice, so we're real excited to just always hear about them, but, we do love when people talk about the defense too.